Oh yeah, okay. So this is a meme speedrun category idea that I've had for a while that I finally got my save file ready for. So we going right here. Hey, thank you for the bits, Logic. Okay, so the speedrun part of it all. I have completed the whole game. I went like way to the end, to the world that never was. I can fight the final boss right now, but I have not yet. I might make the final boss the end of the speedrun, but I probably won't, because fuck that. But I've gone through the entire game without collecting a single puzzle piece. The only puzzle piece that I have is the mandatory one that you get in a cutscene when you get like your new clothing for the game. So I've gone through every single world. I have not collected any puzzle pieces. The whole the whole category for this is just collect every single puzzle piece. A few like self-appointed rules. Oh, you know what? I should have. Don't I have? I thought I had like XSplit or something. The only rules that I have are I want to only enter the world once, unless I absolutely have to leave to like get to a certain save point or something. I haven't really thought this out too well. I just felt like doing it. And then I kind of also want to go like in order, so Twilight Town, Radiant Garden, Beast Castle, Olympus, and just work through that way. For setting up the speedrun, like I said, I've gotten to the end of the game. I have everything like unlocked. I also have, I'm also on proud mode, if that matters for anyone wondering. I also have all of my drive forms maxed out, which means I have level 3 for all of the like movement abilities, just because you need those to get the puzzle pieces anyway. So I got all those to level 3, so I can just fly through every single world, trying to get everything. Oh, see you, Kig. Thanks for dropping in while you can. Are the characters in that pic sucking off their swords? What, on the main screen? If you're talking about the main screen, I'm pretty sure they're eating popsicles, which is one of the most homoerotic foods. A little trivia for you. So I've got everything to level 3. I'm on proud mode. I wanted to do it on critical, but I just kind of didn't. And then before I do this, I fucking forgot to get a forgot to get a goddamn timer ready. So let me get that going. Timers, W splits. Yeah, so no one worry while I get this going. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. So capture a window, and the window is that. Yes. I guess I'll just keep it there. Do you eat bananas or hot dogs or anything, Revan? You guys have a maple syrup substitute? I want pancakes, but I only eat them with syrup, and I'm too lazy to buy them. Lemon juice and sugar. Never heard of that before. Or even just jam, right? Like preserves are good enough some of the time. Anyway, yeah, so it took me 21.5 hours to get the save file ready, to have this meme run happen. I don't think it really matters what my equipment is, but here you go. Got ribbons, and I'm not max level either, so I don't have like everything that I can have. I don't even have the Ultima weapon. Oh, AP boost though. That's nice. There we go. Okay, so hopefully this is the world's first all puzzle piece speedrun, like as I am doing it. So hopefully, you know, maybe some other people will see this and they'll want to do it, even though the setup for doing it is such a hassle. It's fun though. So I think I'm gonna start the timer and then immediately just start running through. And like I said, the rules are go in level order if I can. You know, I might have to just check the journal, like, in between levels to know. And then only enter the world once. And besides that, I'm just gonna go. Like, I haven't planned out a, like, a route or anything. Like, I have no idea, what the most optimal way to do this is. Will be in soon, yeah, okay. Strawberry jelly and blueberry pancakes, that sounds so fucking good. It's the only thing you'll ever have on canned cakes. British people and their slang, am I right? Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna start by coming up to the Sorcerer's Loft because the first puzzle piece is actually way at the top of this tower. So I grab that and then just bail. And the reason I waited till the very end of the game, like I said, is just because to get every puzzle piece, I need to have every ability, I'm pretty sure. Like, I need to glide, I need to have the quick run, and all that. Plus, gliding makes this game go by so goddamn fast. And if anyone watching ends up knowing more than I do about this game, and I miss a puzzle piece, then please let me know, because that would suck. So, come out here. There's one right here. And I remember where, like, a good amount of them are. It's just mainly gonna be running around and... Because I'm pretty sure, like, most areas have a puzzle piece in them. Like, most, just, like, load areas, you know what I mean? Like, there's one right there. And then... Pretty sure there's one down this hallway. Nope. Great start to a run. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Or am I white? Yeah, so the point of the puzzle pieces in this game is it just, like, adds to your total of puzzle pieces. And then when you collect all the pieces in a set of puzzles, you can, like, put the puzzle together, and then you get, like, a really good item out of it. And there's, like, 5 different puzzles, I think, that you can solve. So you get some good shit out of it. I also haven't done, like, any of the journal things. I kind of wanted to complete the whole journal, so that way, like, when I finally collect every puzzle piece, then I get, like, the crown from doing it. But I decided that was going to take too long. Like, maybe I'll do it eventually if this ends up being a regular thing that I want to do. Like I said, I did not plan this out. I just kind of want to run around and grab everything. Because it was fun, you know, the last time I was completing the journal, I missed a lot of puzzle pieces, so I was just flying around the world finding all of them. I forgot there was one out here, actually. I feel like I got all the ones in the tunnels, so now I'm just gonna go. Yeah, so I got this idea just when I was, like, collecting all the puzzle pieces, trying to complete the journal. And I was like, man, this is fun. I wish I could do it for every single piece. And now I will. Maybe it's a lot less enjoyable and more of a meme than I had originally expected. But I think it'll be fun either way. Could be a thing that I do just, like, every now and then for a meme. We'll see, though. We'll see how well this goes in the first place. Plus, it's cool to watch me just fly around everywhere. Let's go this way. And I will probably be checking the journal a lot just to make sure that I'm hitting everything. Yeah, I love Twilight Town's music. And it's kind of shitty because there's a song that you only get to hear when you're playing as Roxas that they just never play again, which is, like, one of my favorite songs in the game, but it's also, like, way too catchy. I'm sure that, like, everyone here has heard it. This one's like, do 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 do. Is that anyone recognize that? No. coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna be fighting anything either. That's not what this run's about, bro. Blueberry pancakes will go all out. Make blueberry pancake bread and make a sausage patty to go on it. That sounds pretty fucking good, actually. I would go all out and make the sausage patty, but that's just me. Okay, let's take a... check my journal real quick. Pieces... Oh, I'm only missing the one. Goddamn. Alright, so almost done with the first world already. I think it might even just be in here. Does this count? Yeah, okay. So next is Radiant Garden. Oops. So, as I said, I did not leave that world a single time. So now I can go straight to Radiant Garden. And from here, I think I'm going to start here. I think for the most part, starting like at the end of the world and working my way back to the beginning is the way that I want to handle this. Because like I just warped to the final save point here. There's 2 puzzle pieces right off the bat, and then I can immediately start going backwards. And I'll worry about the computer world when I get there. Go all out or get the fuck out. That's my new motto. I like it. Everyone needs a motto in life, you know? My motto is, everything will work out for me in the end. Afton and I say that to ourselves all the time when shit starts going wrong. And a lot of the times it just gives us the little push that we need to really let ourselves let good things happen, you know what I mean? Like, I doubt it affects our luck, but, you know, just keeping a good attitude is really important. There's so many corridors in this game that I don't have memorized completely. So I'm probably going to be retracing my steps a lot. For example, I think I already went that way. Go this way, and then up in there. This game's movement is so fucking fun, too. Like, it really is one of just my favorite games to move around in. Like, especially when you've got everything all maxed out, and like you can triple or double jump, and you can dash, and you can fly and do everything. In this area, I think I'm just gonna like run in and run out. This area is kind of tough. I haven't even beaten this area yet on this file, because there's an area like way at the end. So we're seeing sunlight behind me. Yeah, I know, right? There's an area right at the end where I have to pick up a puzzle piece to continue, and I didn't want to do that. I know, this is the earliest that I've streamed in a really long time. Like, usually it's like 7:30 or 8 or 9. But, I mean, like, Af and I sat down today and we put together a schedule that I hope we will stick to. Like, the new schedule, which is also in the description of my Twitch channel, if you want to look at it, is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will stream, like, hopefully starting at 5, but if shit gets in the way, I also set it up so, like, 7's the latest that I'll start. Just so that, like, people have 2 hours of leeway to, or well, mainly so that I have 2 hours of leeway, so just shit doesn't go the way that I want it to. I can still start and have, like, a lot of time to stream. And then, like, Tuesday and Thursday and the weekend, you know, if I have the time to stream, then I totally will. Just that, like, I started a new YouTube channel recently that I want to start focusing on more. And, like, as well as streaming, like, I'm not going to stop streaming. That's why I want to get a schedule so I can do everything. So I started a new channel that I'm excited about. This will give Afton time to do what she needs to do, and it will just hopefully work out for us. And if it doesn't immediately, then, you know, we can tweak it and figure out what's going on. Some people can be allergic to sunlight? Is that a real thing? None of them dress like vampires. Just like being allergic to a certain chemical. Yeah, but it's still like, I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but that's just weak genetics, you know? If you're allergic to sunlight, then that's not what nature intended for you, or for, like, its species, you know? It's like, oh wait, can I go in? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is the area that I was talking about, where, like, I need to be able to go through these areas and grab these, and then going through here is not useful for me right now, so I'm just not gonna do it. I think I can drop out here, and then I'm... Okay. So I'm pretty sure I just finished up this area altogether. Oh yeah, but like being allergic to sunlight is just like... I assume it's incredibly rare, for one. And then for two, like it's just not natural, you know? Like you're not going to be able to live a long, happy, healthy life like nature intended for you. You know, like people with like peanut allergies and stuff, especially like the severe ones, like that's just not natural. And honestly, like natural selection is going to kick in eventually. And it sounds like a neat thing to say, but it's just like realistic, you know. Allergies are weird in general. Just like I can eat everything except for peanuts. Like fuck. It is weird to think about how nature can just like have faulty genes that make it not as effective in life as you might want it to. I think it might actually be better for me to not go that way yet. Also, can you guys hear me fine still? And the game too? Like everything sounds alright? I thought there was like another puzzle piece in here. Guess not though. Fuck the fighting, I don't care. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Fucking loud-ass subwoofer just drove by. Oh, I got everything in Radiant Garden already? God damn, alright. So, Beast Castle is the next one. And there's not a save point here, so never mind. You can turn yourself up a wee bit. I can't actually. I can turn the game down a little bit, but my microphone's as high as it goes right now. Okay, what about that? I boosted it up to 115 out of 100. I don't know. I think it's just because I've been dropping it a lot more lately. Like, it's just been getting knocked off the starting Beast Room. Just been getting knocked off the table and stuff, and it's not a good microphone. I got this for 30 bucks at Radio Shack. You know, like, it was bound to break eventually. Yeah, I didn't mind stopping for like a couple of seconds, it's fine. Just went that way. Pretty sure there's stuff in here. Oh, two puzzle pieces. Nothing here. What if I go up? What happens if I go up from there? I don't even remember. Might even be better for me to do that right now. Secret passage. Alright, that doesn't make sense in the context of this area, but whatever. Some Dark Souls 2 level shit right there. I think this is the area where I actually like got inspired to make the speedrun. Like I was just flying through Beast Castle collecting all the pieces, and I was like, this is fun. I'm gonna do this more. So I'm already 14.5 minutes in. I have no idea how long this is gonna take me, and I'm sure, like for sure, the next one will be quicker than this. But I am very curious about what it'll be like. Pretty sure Belle has one in her room, or not. Okay, fuck off, Belle. It's the fun and treatment that a streamer could essentially just plop up and add. And let me plop an ad on the stream every 30 seconds. Command rate is limited at all. I mean, when I first wanted to start streaming, I figured once I could run commercials, I would run one like every 15 minutes. You know, so that's 4 an hour, and that's pretty decent depending on like how many viewers you have at the moment. Mushroom, cool. I also kind of want to do a mushroom speedrun. Like there are 13 of these guys hidden around the game, and they have insanely hard challenges to pull off. And if I could get good at them again, then doing a speedrun of it would be cool. Actually, am I done with this? Yeah, I got all the pieces, now I'm off to Olympus. Yeah, because I know that there's like, there are like all 13 mushroom speedruns, there are Organization 13 speedruns, and like just a whole bunch of random meme categories for this game, but I've never seen an all puzzle piece speedrun. So that's why I thought this was a pretty good idea. Wait, was that another one? That was another one. Cool. I wonder if there's like an all puzzle pieces speedrun with like the minimum requirements for every piece. That would be bullshit. I would not enjoy doing that at all. It'd be cool though. Because like right now having Clyde 3 is pretty much carrying me through the whole game. Oh, you know what the final boss could be? Like instead of actually fighting the final boss, I could just put together all the puzzle pieces. That'd be fun. Because there are like 4 or 5 puzzles, I'm pretty sure. And I think there's another piece in this underworld area. I think I just saw it actually too. There it is. I'm assuming that's everything. If it's not, that would be unfortunate. I wonder if there's an all treasure chest speedrun too, where you do like the same thing, except instead you just collect every treasure chest. That'd be a little bit more tedious, I bet. There are so many goddamn treasure chests in this game. Reminds me when I played Star Wars Force Unleashed. It's been ages finding all the crystals. Dude, that game was so goddamn fun to get all the crystals in. Just in general, like I haven't even played Force Unleashed for a really long time. I remember playing the first one like obsessively when I bought it on Xbox, and then I bought the second one on a different Xbox, so I was stuck with that one for a lot longer, and it's definitely the inferior game, which is kind of too bad, but whatever. It'd be fun to play them on stream. Okay, am I done with this area? Alright, cool. I didn't need to come all this way. Off to Agrabah. Actually, now I have to go all the way back. Fuck. And then I can watch this speedrun, like, back to myself after I finish it. Just to, like, make sure I don't end up going to the same rooms as before. Oh. Off to Agrabah. It's weird that Mulan's world is the first world they expect you to go to, but it's not the first world that the puzzle pieces are ordered to. Guess we'll start here. We stay bad guy the whole time. Is there not one already? Honestly, I figured there'd be like a ton of those. Force Unleashed 2 sucked ass, yeah. It was, yeah. I was a dumb kid playing it, you know, I didn't really have a full concept of what made a game good. I was just like, oh, this is fun. And that's as far as my analysis went. Analysis went. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I could have sworn there was a piece, like, hiding around here. I tried making, like, mental notes. Shit. Yeah, I tried making mental notes whenever I saw one. So that I wasn't floundering around for hours. Oh my god. Just throw one and they all go away. Okay, I think I'm good so far. They all seem to be a good guy. You start bad and become good. Yeah, wasn't that what Force Unleashed was? You like start as an asshole and then you like get a team of people or something. I really do not remember that game at all. Come on. Did I just go through that? Come on, guy. Come on, guy. There we go. Seem to remember there being a piece somewhere around here. If not, then that's a bummer. Underneath, maybe? You know, a big ass open area like this, they're probably hiding at least one. Alright, whatever. Didn't find anything. I'll just keep this area in mind when I inevitably need to come back. Nothing in here, I guess. Alright. Let me just take another quick sweep. Because I could have sworn there was one, like, hiding somewhere. Alright, I guess nothing. Alright, bye. His secret apprentice. His dirty little secret. Yeah, is Force Unleashed 1 the one where you, like, start the game playing as Vader, and you just, like, murder a ton of Wookiees in the process? I remember that being, like, a really satisfying opening to a game. Not that killing Wookiees is fun, but just being a badass supervillain right at the start is what's fun about it. I did a horrible job grabbing off the treasure chest on this run. Like, a lot worse than I thought I would have done. It's the first one, yeah, okay. Because I remember starting to play the second game, and I was like, when do I play as Vader? Like, I could have sworn that you start the game as that. I think the second one has the area where... Oh, thank you, Mike. The Sam sisters. They Sam sisters are supposed to be Microsoft fans. They work for Microsoft? What? It's weird. What was you just saying? Something about... something? Oh yeah, the second game is where you take down a fucking Star Destroyer with just your hands, isn't it? That part was fucking rad. Oh, I always miss this piece. Or maybe it wasn't that one, actually. Maybe another one down below. I think this is the only part of the speedrun where I'll actually have to fight enemies. It's like you have to go through this gauntlet area to grab them. And there's a puzzle piece right down here that I always miss. There we go. Yeah. I know, it seems like they only have like 2 or 3 ads to throw at you for bits. It could be worse though, it could be the Slenderman ad. I heard that movie was not good, which is, you know, it's to be expected, but like, I just heard it was awful. It had no redeeming qualities. Alright, so I think I'm done with this world, yeah, okay. Off to Mulan World, alright. I don't know why it took me like 3 extra worlds to get there, but first one where you pull the Star Destroyer down? What the fuck? Get your shit together, Force Unleashed 2. What is good about the second one then? Like, I guess all the memories I have are from the first game. Shit. Yeah, this is one of the ones that you need glide for. You might be able to get it with a triple jump, but I doubt it. I mean, it's like if you're gonna wait 7 years past the meme's prime to make a movie about it, it better fucking be good. You know, like the Emoji Movie came out at a time when emojis were very popular, you know, and it was still bad, but it's the fact that it came out when it was actually popular that is, like, important, you know. Slenderman, though, he hasn't been popular since, like, 2012, you know, 2011 or 10 even. Like, is Marble Hornets even still a thing? Does anyone know that? Like, I used to watch Marble Hornets when it was, like, big, and Slenderman was, like, the big new thing, you know? But... yeah, I don't know. I would like to catch up on Marble Hornets if it's, like, over. Because I enjoyed going through, like, their whole Twitter and reading, like, all the posts and watching all the videos and everything. Oh, dude, I found a thing on Twitter called, I think it was just called The Sun Vanished, where it's like a live-action creepypasta, I guess, or like a real-world creepypasta, where, like, this guy just started tweeting from an account, and I think it's for, like, it's like viral marketing for a movie or something, and he was like, the sun has vanished, I don't know what to do, and blah blah blah, and he's just reporting all of his findings about the sun vanishing. 2 more pieces. I don't know where they are. And like he has videos of the sun, of it just being like pitch black outside, and then you see like red flashing lights in the distance, and you're like, what the fuck is happening right now? You know, and I watched, like, all the videos, and I read all the tweets and stuff, and it was interesting, you know, like, I love shit like that, like, just suspending your disbelief for a little while, so that you can just enjoy, like, a fun internet story, you know, but I haven't really kept up with it since I found it, basically, which was, like, a month or 2 ago, so that'd be another fun one to catch up on, as well as Marble Hornets. Okay, so there's the last of the pieces. 100 Acre Wood. That one's way out of the way, isn't it? 100 Acre Wood is here. Yeah, and to do the speedrun in the first place, you need to, like, do all the side stuff. Because, like, I couldn't get every puzzle piece in this area without, excuse me, without having completed, like, the whole 100 Acre Wood level. Excuse me, I'm so gassy right now. The second one is when you find out that you're a clone of the guy in the first and then end by killing a ton of other clones. What the fuck? Is that basically the plot of the 4th Resident Evil movie? Because I stopped watching after the 3rd one. Now there's like 6 or something. And fucking... I saw, like... I'm pretty sure on YouTube it was titled The Worst Fight Scene in History. And it was from one of the live-action Resident Evil movies. And it was just this horribly choreographed, horribly edited, horrible-looking fight scene. It just didn't make any sense. I highly recommend you go watch it, because it's just so comedically bad in a movie that tries to take itself so seriously. I love me a bad fight scene, you know? I've seen enough movies like Kingsman and shit to know that, like, good fight scenes exist, but bad ones are just so enjoyable. Oh, that's the plot of the Force Unleashed, okay. Or the second one. Alright, grab that. Now I'm outie. Can I bail? I can't bail? Do I have to do this? Oh, okay. fucking... That's also like a subplot in a book I read, too, where like halfway through the book, the dude finds out that he's a clone of the real him, and then he just kind of goes the rest of the book just knowing that he's a clone. The real one of him is dead, so it's not like he has like anyone to compete with, you know? And it raises a lot of questions about I guess morality, but more so just like what makes someone human. You know, like there's a Vsauce video about teleportation, and in the video he says, or it might be Vsauce 3 or something, where he talks about like, if you were to be teleported and the act of teleportation was dismantling your whole person and like breaking down everything that you are into a series of information, and then you were to be reassembled, you know, would that person be you, or would it just be a clone, and then you would just have to go your whole life knowing that, like, yeah, I sacrificed my original body just so I could move from point A to point B quicker. Also, why can't I do this? I feel like I have to run and jump, but I might just have to jump. Okay, okay. This is the first actual roadblock in this speedrun.
Yeah.
Fuck. Really? What do you want me to do here? Oh, wait, can I just jump from here? Nope. From a chemistry teacher in high school. Do tell. What is the quote? There we go. Alright. So I think that's the only one here. And this level, the puzzle pieces are just kind of laying around for you to pick up. Here. This world is pretty uninspired in general. Just kind of hallways with minimal story and lots of cutscenes. I think they actually wanted to have The Lion King be a world in Kingdom Hearts 1, but they like ran out of time and they couldn't do it all the way or something. So there's still like remnants of Lion King and Kingdom Hearts 1. Unless it is in that game, because I've never played that game to completion. I feel like that's just a thing I've read somewhere. Superboy. Never even heard of Superboy. Try Marvel's Daredevil. Why is that show, like, well known for its shitty fight scenes? I'm not even super into the Marvel shows in general. They all just seem so, like the CW standard of acting. You know what I mean? Like, the CW is not known for having good acting. You know, you got Supernatural, Once Upon a Time, shit like that. And from what I've seen, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Daredevil, like, none of them really call out to me, like, watch this. It's a good show, I swear. Like, sure, I've heard good things, but I'm just not interested. I think that's everything from here. And I can't check while I'm being attacked. What, for the bad fight scenes? Or just in general? So I've got 2 puzzle pieces left. I think I know where both of them are. The cells in your body replaces themselves about every 2 years. How can you possibly be the same person you were then? That's true. Is it every 2 years? Like, it takes 2 years for every cell to replace itself? Or to, like, fuck off. Or to, like, be replaced with new cells. It feels like not that long. That's kind of surprising. There we go. I'm pretty sure the final one is right in here. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why, like, if you look back at who you were, like, in high school, you know, you're literally, like, so different of a person, but you still have, like, the key aspects that make you you in your personality. And even then, they might have changed over the time, like, since high school. So it's weird to think about how like your body changes, and like maybe the reason your brain changes is because atoms are just constantly cycling through you with different information in them. And I forgot to look at the puzzle pieces, so let me look. Oops. Looking good so far. Off to Atlantica. There are 3 puzzle pieces in there? The fuck? I thought there was only like 1 or 2. So the first one's right over here. The second one might even be over here. Maybe. Okay. Well known for its bad fights, yeah, okay. Kind of curious, I wonder if there's like a worst of... Really? They're just fucking sitting there? Not even hidden? I guess that's the reason this is like an extra world. Actually, so before I leave... Disney Castle. This one actually has a puzzle piece in it that took me for fucking ever to find on my first playthrough. Maybe the problem is that the microphone wasn't pointed directly at me. I don't know if this microphone really pays that much attention to shit like that, but we'll see. Like, do you guys notice the difference now? Come on. Come on. There's one. I think this might even be like pretty much all of them. Is there only the one left? Yeah, only the one. And luckily I know where it is. Otherwise it would take me another 20 minutes. All you gotta do, turn right around. It's right there. It eluded me for so goddamn long. I do think it's really cool that they take place in the same world as the movies. Like that, they are building such a massive universe for Marvel. I think these puzzle pieces are separated just into like these areas. So it probably won't be that hard to find them. Oh. Is that both of them right there? And this one, grab the other one. That might even be it. Is that all of them? Yep. Off to Halloween Town and then Port Royal. Actually, I can leave from here, can't I? Nope. I already forgot where I was going. Port Royal? No, that's next. Halloween Town is the right now one. So I'm going to start in Santa's house so that I can just work my way through the tunnel that is this world. Like, I was complaining about the world design in this game a little bit ago. Or, like, on stream, like, a few days ago. And this is a really good example of, like, boring world design. I think that might be everything for Santa's house. Looks like it. What? Didn't I just grab that? I guess there were two. I'm not sure if there's one down here. It does not seem to be, but I think I remember that being the hardest mushroom of all of them. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for TV shows in general to, like, be known for good fight scenes, I feel. Like, at least newer shows, because they just don't really know how to do it for some reason. Like, they're trying to be cool and edgy by having, like, the fast camera action, you know, but that just is annoying to me. Like, I prefer being able to keep track of all my action, you know? Like, compare your average, like, like TV show fight scene where the camera's just moving all over the place. Like fight scenes like Supernatural, and I'm pretty sure like Daredevil does it too. I might be wrong on that, but and then look at like Kingsman when they go to the church. You know, like that's my favorite fight scene ever, and the fact that it's like one long take basically is what makes it so just enjoyable to watch. Yeah. Oh yeah, did you see the... Real quick. So, you come down, that's like a bubble of a room, then there's a hallway with an off-branch to another bubble, and then the hallway leads to this bubble, which is a doorway to a bubble, which is a hallway to a bubble, and then to a big bubble. I'm just calling them bubbles because they're like self-contained areas that don't matter. Yeah, I like Halloween Town. I like how it's like a spooky Christmas level. Dude, Titans looks awful. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I am not looking forward to that movie at all. How do I get this one? There we go. You have to like attack the wall to bump you backwards into it. I wish more puzzle pieces use like creative stuff like that. And I do not remember where all the pieces in here are. Kind of just hoping they fall in place. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I'll give you that. Robin looks pretty cool. He just has that one bad line that makes me question the quality of the whole film. Where it's like, where's Batman? And then he kicks him or beats them all up, and he's like, "Fuck Batman." Like, why are you gonna be like that to Batman? What did Ben Affleck ever do? What did Ben Affleck ever do to you? You know? Have I been following my own rule of only entering the world once? Like, I feel like I have. And if I have not, then I'm sorry. So there we go. Both of these are just hallways. Oh, and I actually have to fight now. That's too bad. Is Batwoman getting a movie or a TV show? Because I haven't even heard anything about that. I think this area might only have like 2 puzzle pieces, and they're both right here. I'll fly through the rest though, just to make sure. Yeah, treasure and a thing. These guys drop a really good item that I will probably want, but I don't care enough on this file to get it. Raven looks wrong. Yeah, Raven is... Raven bugs me. She's just so, like, edgy, and she's like, when I feel the darkness, it feels good. You know, like, just so, like, bland. Starfire, you can't even tell is Starfire. You know, like... Because most of the people that are gonna even know that that's Starfire are the people that have seen Teen Titans, the show. You know? I didn't even know Beast Boy was in the trailer, honestly. I only saw it... Well, can't fucking talk today. I only saw it once, though, the trailer. No, twice. I saw it once, and I showed it to Afton. And that was it. But, like, most of the people watching it are going to be Teen Titans fans. And if you're going to take Starfire, who throws, like, big green globs of pure energy at people and turn her into a firebender, you know, that's not cool. I'd rather her shoot big old blobs at people. Do not even tell me... Okay. I thought I missed a piece somewhere. Port Royal, the Space Paranoids. Space Paranoids is Hollow Bastion. Wow, Hollow Bastion has a lot of, like, side worlds in it. And by a lot, I mean 2. Yeah, let's go here. How many does this have? 4? Yeah, Robin looks cool, though. You can't go wrong with Robin, you know? He doesn't have any powers to just change randomly like Starfire. He doesn't have a design that you can fuck up like Raven. And whatever happened to Beast Boy, you can't do it to Robin. Yeah, doesn't Starfire's power come from her emotions too? Like I feel like I remember that being a plot point in Teen Titans. Speaking of which, I would love to fucking watch some Teen Titans. Like I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I'm sure it's got like the same, maybe not the same appeal as Avatar, but like the same level of appeal. You know, it's like a show that's a lot darker than your average show on that channel. I feel like that adds like a lot to it. Where am I going? Where are the puzzle pieces? Pretty sure there's one on the ship. Even if you can't see it. Yeah, there it is. And I guess I'll fight through this all. I didn't want to have to do that, but I'll do it. Wait, what? I gotta catch up on chat when I get a second. Batwoman showing up in the Arrowverse, that's cool. Oh, I know where the final piece is. It's in here. Way around this big old hole in the ground. They ruined bending with the movie. What, the Avatar movie? Or are you talking about Titan still? And that's... Avatar is another movie that I remember only seeing once, and I was like, this is just no. Like, why? God, there was a second light in here. So where am I going? The world that never was. Is that the final world? Oh my god. The speedrun is concluding, you guys. So I'm gonna start at the top. Hey Hector, how you doing? How was dinner? At least that's what I assume you were eating. It's fine. You showed up just in time for the end of the speedrun. Please? Nice. No, just the end of the speed run. I'm gonna keep going after this. Four more. I don't think there are any in the doors that are in this room. So I'm gonna keep going. I know, why the fuck would they change it from Aang to Ong? That's the stupidest thing. 500 hours in TF2. Good job, dude. That takes fucking commitment. And I respect that. I don't even know how many games I've hit 500 hours in. Like, it's not a lot. Like, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 have 500 hours each. So that's a thing. Is there one more? There's one more. Yeah, look up The Last Airbender is the name of it. They couldn't call it Avatar probably because of the Blue People movie, but it's called The Last Airbender, and it is fucking atrocious. Like, if you love the original show, do not watch that movie. Or watch it and just understand that it's the worst thing ever created. Okay, I think 50 minutes is the time right now, so I'm pretty sure that's how long it took me to get every puzzle piece. Okay, now the speedrun turns into a puzzle game. It's hard to tell like where the corner pieces are because they all kind of blend together. That's one. Oh, they get harder, don't you worry. Like, I don't think this one even has a, Why is Mickey upside down? Whoops. Let's start me over. Rotate the pieces? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, once you have to start rotating shit, that's when it gets kicked into 12th gear. That's two. Oh, that was tripping me up for a second. What am I looking at here? Is that? Oh, coolio. Alright, 3 more. Nice. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? Maybe one more side piece, but I don't see it. Okay, whatever. You go there. Oh, now it's actually gonna getting kind of tricky here. There we go. Last puzzle. Is this entertaining yet? I don't know why I made this be the final boss. Oh. Like, it totally makes sense, but is it fun? Not really. Gotta get ready on time. Oh my god, if I do this in under an hour, my first try, that'd be pretty cool. What? How does this work? Oh, there we go. Oh! Bam! Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's the first ever, hopefully, all puzzle pieces speedrun of Kingdom Hearts 2 completed in 1 hour and 23 seconds. Which, all in all, it's not that bad. You know, I expected it to be a lot worse than that. So we'll call it like an hour flat. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And like, hopefully, if I post this on YouTube, some people will be like, damn, I want to try that. And then we can start getting like a meme category going. That would be really cool. Overall, am I glad I did it? A little bit. Do I regret making the puzzles the final boss? A little bit. But it was fun, either way. Like, I like speed puzzling like that. Especially in a game where, like, you don't have to wait in between placing the pieces. Yeah, so, every single puzzle piece, solving all the puzzles. Every world in order. I did not leave the world once I entered it. I got everything all in one go. Overall, I'm pretty happy.